Keep hearing about this £5 and £2 ads method that gets you your better return on ad spend for your funnel, but not sure whether this strategy will work for your industry? If you're worried about testing this new method and how you might need to stop the method of getting clients that already works for you, I want to say you don't need to worry. I'm going to answer all your questions today in this video. Hello, I'm Tina from tinasanford.com. Now, since 2019, me and my son Dan, we've been working with businesses to re-engage with their cold leads and to turn underperforming funnels into high converting assets without having to rebuild their entire marketing system. Here's the thing though, yeah? If in the past you've already sold your coaching offer many times over with your funnel, then the funnel is not the issue causing you to lose sales right now. If we go back to 2022, in fact, it took about 7 days on average for a new potential buyer to decide on your brand and to take you up on your offer. And after going through your funnel, But in 2025, we know it's taking about 7 hours of content, 11 touch points, and usually across 4 platforms on average. That is the necessary amount of trust that we all need to have right now with each buyer in our audience. Now, to achieve that, our mentors, Laurel Portier and Nick Peterson, figured out that we need a driver, somebody that actually guide or pull the buyer through the funnel. Now, Laurel's answer to this was actually a sequence of ads. I was going to say very specific ads. And that's why we build what we call the conveyor belt of ads. It's a simple retargeting sequence that runs to your warm leads for just like £3 a day. Now, this campaign, it rotates through belief building and trust, increasing content so that your audience naturally reaches that required amount of touch points and also the amount of time spent with you, the 7 hours. So really, there's no need to overhaul your funnel if you've got the past date that was working already. All we need to do is meet your leads where they are right now with the conveyor belt campaign. And I can tell you about one business owner that we recently worked with. They needed our help with increasing the number of sales in their business. Yeah. Now, they had around 4 active clients at the time. They were pretty happy, but their goal was to reach around 14 clients in the next 3 months. So what we did was we looked at everything and we could see if we added this simple retargeting campaign that answers your audience's 3 most important questions that their buyers actually had. And it's the same one that all buyers have right now. First thing, will this work? Because your audience wants clarity on your process. The second question that people ask is, will this work for me specifically? Because your audience wants certainty that it will work for them. And then the last but important one, how will this time be different? And that is because your audience has been burned before by other coaches who promised them the world, but they did not deliver on their promise. Within 45 days, though, because you already had a warm audience, her funnel started to convert at 2 times her return on ad spend. And we know it's going to continue to improve with time. We've looked at the data. Now, but one thing I had to share with you, this is not a magic fix to your funnel. It is just a strategic way to increase your return on ad spend without putting your funnel at risk. And you can try it without ripping out anything or starting again from scratch. It kind of fits around your funnel. So if you want to see how this conveyor belt setup would look when it's set up for your business, my suggestion for you is to get 2 things. First, there's a roadmap of what your business specific needs to implement for your funnel to get an improved return on ad spend, that's for selling on your offer or whatever it is you do, and a profit projection. And that will tell you whether your ad costs and your likely revenue would make sense for your business over the next 3 months. Now, we're actually offering this right now as a £97 offer, where Dan and I will do this for you on a Zoom call. And you can implement that ads roadmap however you prefer, okay? So if you're at that stage where you want to bring in more calls, you're not sure what to do, and you want more clarity on your ad strategy, just sign up for the first call with the link below. Yeah, let's just get your ads mapped out for a high return on ad spend right now. Okay, cheers.